Nah, bro, you can't get all the way over my...
All the way.
I can't.
¡Ay! No puede ser.
Is that it?
Nah.
Get your fingers ready, baby. Get your fingers ready, Ricardo.
Yes! Oh, no! Yes. You can't go anywhere. Okay, good. Fuera.
We're coming.
Fuerte defensa.
Jesse's over there like, I would be doing this, I'd be doing that.
Game time, baby.
Here we go. Yeah.
Get this.
That's
This
a
is the
layup,
win.
bro. That's a
This is the
layup.
win.
Any words?
It was easy. I knew I was going to get him. I had him.
Hey, let's get it. Yo, welcome back to the Football Factory, the Más Fútbol podcast. This is episode number 13 or 14. I think it's 13. I should have checked. But with me today, I have co-host Paulo.
Are we sure it's not 12?
I think it's 13. 12. It's probably 12.
Somewhere around there.
We're around there. And then as well with us, our guest of the night, Jessie Omar Esquivel.
Thank you, guys.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming on and just being available to come on the podcast. We really appreciate it.
No problem, man. I appreciate being here.
Nice. How has everybody's week been?
Busy.
Very busy.
Busy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's a soccer podcast, but before we roll into that, I want to first thank our sponsors that make this possible. Selva Studios, they are here at beautiful Calle Dos Cinco at Southwest 25th, 2117. They have a little plant shop, meeting area. You can rent it out if you're a photographer, videographer, just want to use a media space. They're definitely great, and we recommend them 100%. So like I said, it is a soccer podcast. Jessie, thank you again for coming on. Tell me how soccer started with you.
I started playing soccer when I was like 4 or 5. So I used to play like in the AYOS. That was the first league I played. Mm-hmm. And then elementary, then Jackson, then Capitol Hill, and then club, and then college.
Yeah. You might want to have to hold the mic up a little bit closer, like really close, so that we can hear you. But you played, you said you played AYSO, and then you also went to play high school. Where'd you go to high school at?
Capitol Hill.
You went to Capitol Hill? I know you went to Capitol Hill.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, so it was good to ask.
Good. I kind of know Jessie a little bit because I've seen him throughout the times that I've played. And I know that he was part of the team that Steve Scott was in, right?
Yeah.
And
so were you guys like foes or what? Enemies?
No, we didn't play against each other. He's what year did you graduate?
06. That's when we went to state championship.
That was your senior year?
Yeah.
Nice. Tell me a little bit about your high school experience with the soccer stuff.
With the high school, since we went through a lot of coaches. When Scott came, that's when he came my junior year. So we had like a rhythm, trying to find our play. And then after that, we didn't did too bad. But my senior year, that's when it changed everything, bro.
Yeah, that's when you guys really. That was the good year, wasn't it?
Yeah. That year, for me, it was very special because it was my last year. And then we had a group of great guys. We had like Little Snake, Nemo, Chongo, Jaime, Victor Martinez, Nene, Cobra, Puma, and myself.
Yeah.
But
that's like the whole like wild.
People that you
environment.
Yeah. Right. You know them too, right?
Yeah. It's just like all the
guys
apodos, all the like this whole animal kingdom. Snake, Little Snake, Cobra. Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's definitely all the guys that I grew up watching
play
in Western.
And still play to this day.
They still play today, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I play against them, which is fun.
No, but I retired though.
Yeah, so you don't play either anymore?
The last game I played was the alumni game y'all host. at Grant.
Oh yeah, they were. Do you remember the high school tournament that was held at US Grant?
I do remember Dove won, right?
Yeah, Dove ended up winning.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't. Well, COVID makes it a little bit more complicated, but basically, what that was for the people that don't know is, there was a soccer tournament hosted for the alumni of the Southside schools. Not really at Southside schools, but any high school that wanted to play. And they had a Grant team, a Southeast team, a Dove Science Academy team. Do you remember what other ones?
Hill.
Capitol Hill had one. And there's videos out there of games that I shot with the drone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, did you play in it?
I did not.
Did you play? You played in it though,
Yeah.
right? How was that?
It wasn't too bad. It's just like coming back. Plus, my daughter saw me play for the first time. So,
Oh, really?
How was that? How'd that feel?
very special because like I know like I'm trying to get her into soccer now.
Yeah.
So,
Which can be hard to do.
yeah.
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 I'm
but
struggling with
like
that too.
when like everybody watched the Champions League, so she'll watch it with me.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
Nice.
what's up. That's what's up.
But that can definitely be a difficult task to.
Get your kids
Get
to
your
like
kid
to play
into-
soccer. Yeah. I mean, once I found out that my kid really wasn't digging the practice, we kind of really didn't want to push him to keep going.
Yeah.
We didn't want him to hate it, so we're really good about trying different things.
mhm.
But yeah, soccer just hasn't stuck at the moment.
And maybe it will later.
Is your daughter playing any soccer?
No, she likes to dance, but she plays the Binho board with me.
She does play the Bihño board. So, you with Bihño board, you like a brand ambassador, right?
Yes, the brand ambassador, also the team captain for the FC Bihno Oklahoma Club.
That's right. Tell me a little bit about Bihño board.
So Binho board is actually original from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
The creator is Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that designed this, and a lot of people ask me, what's Binho? So for me, I was on Instagram, looking at some soccer stuff, and then this popped up. But I thought it was just like a small picture of a field. I was like, oh, it looks nice. But I clicked it. It's actually a board game. So I actually bought one myself, and then I started looking at videos, and then from there it just
You got addicted, didn't you?
yeah.
Well, I can see why. It's practically a small ball court with a couple what look like nails on them. How many of them are there? There's like 8, 9, 10. 10. And you have this little tiny ball, but how do you play it?
So basically, the game it's like soccer mixed with pool. So how you start it off is either you do rock, paper, scissors, flip a coin, or arm wrestle, whoever goes first.
Really?
See, if we would have done that at the beginning and we would have arm wrestled, I would have won.
I would have definitely
And
let
then
you
I
go
would've-
first. I wouldn't have wanted to arm wrestle
Exactly.
anyways.
Exactly.
And then y'all take each other flicking the ball, and you have to stop with the ball stop. That's where you have to shoot.
Okay.
It's the next person. So the object of the game is to get the ball into the other person's goal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually red card and yellow card of the game.
Well, it sounds easy, but we just had a mini tournament before we started, and who ended up winning? Junior won, right? I lost in the semifinals of junior. And
Yeah.
no, actually, well, yeah. But it is fun, and it is really addicting. And with that, there's tournaments that are going around all across the United States, right?
Yes. My first tournament was in Dallas, and as a new club and a new player, I actually took second place for my first time.
Wow.
Nice.
Representing Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
Who else, what other cities are playing on your board?
New York and Houston.
New York and Houston.
But I had to give a big shout out to New York. He's like my mentor, so he's pretty good.
Yeah.
So when I first got there, he's like, "You're Omar." I was like, "Yeah, let's play." I know who he was, but I didn't want to play him because I
Yeah.
was scared because I watched his videos.
Yeah.
Like he would do like trick shots, like go more like the cigar cutters,
Uh-huh.
like in the middle of the hole.
See.
He would like flick the ball like between there and make it in the goal.
No way. He's just like,
Just like
accuracy
trick
is
shots,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, he just practiced like all the time. So when I played him, he was like, he would get like I was nervous, so he was giving me pointers and todo. So I lost twice in the group stage with him, but I ended up going to the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the championship came up, I had to play against him.
Really?
So basically, like pretty much beat me like 7-0 the first game and then 7-1 and he won it. So,
Dang.
but he gave me some good advice that when I play, like I visualize the boards, like look at the angles. So I never forget that from him. So ever since in that tournament, I've been practicing all my angle shots and called them out. So
That definitely seems like an important part of the game with all how many nails there are. Is probably a lot of people get caught up maybe at first trying to hit it directly in. But the way that I've seen you play is that he banks it off the sides and corners to be able to get it to fall in. Yeah, it's hard to play.
Now, what's the? I mean, we know the objective of the game, but what's the the rule on how to win? You know, I know you said you lost 7-0, 7-1, but is it like a time thing or what?
It's not a time thing. Like in the tournament mode, sometimes they play 2 out of 3. Say you won 1 and Ricardo won 1, so you have to play for the third time, and you win, then you go to the next round.
But is it like 7?
Yeah, 7.
First one to 7.
Yeah, first one to 7.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to go back and play first one to 7 after this is said and done.
Yeah, we could definitely do this.
You want to put a bet on it?
But we do it on the mics real quick.
Whoever wins,
First one to 3.
Whoever loses has to pay for some Cajun corner tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah,
Not tomorrow. We don't get paid till Friday.
that's true. Bueno.
But for sure. For sure.
For Friday. We'll do it for Friday.
Exactly. For Friday.
Ya
We'll do
está
it for
pues.
Friday.
Ya está pues. Ya se hizo. Sorry.
It's all right.
It's
trying
work.
trying to get myself some free Cajun corner.
All I know is now I know how to play. Now I know the rules. Now I know to do angles. I'm definitely going to win.
Nice. So how are you getting more people to play this?
On Thursdays, we have like a mini Bihño night. I call it the Bihño night, but we're trying to do like some mini tournaments.
Yeah.
So it's going to be at Social Capital every Thursday at 7 p.m. Anybody is welcome to come, you know. And also every other 2 weeks, we go to Skinny Slims, which I'm pretty sure you heard that.
Yeah.
The soccer
I
pub.
know exactly where that is.
So I took it there also.
Yeah.
Man, people went crazy. It's like, what is this and that. I was like, hey, it's a soccer. And then I know the owner and stuff. He was like, well, if you give me a board, you know, you could host tournaments aquí.
If you give him a board, he'll let you host tournaments.
Yeah, but
That seems like a fair trade.
Yeah. I mean, just go up there.
that's what I also did with Social Capital too.
Oh, really?
So
Nice. Dang. Kudos to you, man. So it sounds like you're getting it started really grassroots-wise, just getting people to socially play. Are you going to be hosting tournaments, like big tournaments here in Oklahoma City?
pretty soon, yeah, because like I said, we got a spot. The only spot that's big enough is Social Capital. So me and Ryan, the GM, we have a little plan going on. So basically, like trophy-wise, I've been looking at different type of trophies.
Yeah.
So I
What
was
are you
thinking about either kind of like the UEFA Champions League. I found one, but it's gonna cost like $800.
Like the identical trophy?
Yeah.
Dang. That's
$800 though. That's not bad.
Well, yeah. You don't get to take it home, but you get to take pictures with it or something. You know, don't let it leave my sight.
Yeah,
But-
just keep it right there.
No, I don't know that or like a WWE belt. That'd be
Dude, those
Well,
are
that was the
sick.
other option too.
that's
'cause-
option B.
Yeah, because like we did, I have a guy in Texas. He does belts,
Yeah.
and then the belts for me, I like the boxing style, but there's one. I think it was the WBA, like the one that looked like a crown with the lines in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That'd be sick.
I told him, I was like, hey, how much would it cost? He's like, you want the replica or 24 karat gold? I was like, give me the price, both of them. Well, the replica would be like $280, but the 24 karat would be, I see like $700.
700?
$700.
So we're going with the 700 one.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. Imagine.
No, that'd be cool. So that's good. And if you need help promoting it or anything, definitely let us know and we'll help put the word out for you because it's really fun, and I think it's gonna be a hit. To be honest with you,
It's pretty fun. It really is. It's addicting.
it is addicting. And can you imagine like how big? What's the biggest tournament that you've gone to that you said was that the one that you went to in Dallas?
Dallas was a good turnout, but like the big ones, like ahorita, like this past weekend, North Carolina had a tournament, and it was a good turnout. And like the majors, so the majors are like the big dogs, like that's all the big dogs come out.
The majors.
Majors.
The majors.
So pretty much they try and do like como like the Champions League.
Yeah.
So you have like New York, OKC, Houston, Dallas. There's a bunch of Cali teams. There's like actually like 3 or 4 right now
In Cali?
in Cali.
I think I've seen one of the Southern SoCal.
Yeah, that's the tournament I'm going next week.
Okay. Next week already?
Yeah.
Oof.
And then you have New Mexico, Chicago, Michigan, Maryland. It's just all over, man.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah. Just to play the Bihño board. Those are some big bragging rights.
So Nick, he's actually friends with Klay Thompson. They went to the same college.
Oh, yeah?
So Klay Thompson was at the first Binho tournament.
Really? That's awesome. Klay Thompson, man. Talk
Fun
about a
facts
hot
right there,
topic
yeah.
right there.
Klay Thompson came back.
He came back. Did you
Yeah,
watch Klay
he
Thompson
came
play
back.
the other night? Woo, that boy looked.
Coming from back from those injuries, looking like that.
Man,
Phew.
I think the way that he handled it, though, it seems like he really prepared for his comeback. Like
'Cause there's
some
a lot of-
players
Yeah.
maybe rush it. It seemed
Yep.
like his was patient and he saw it through. And then he dunked on that guy.
Yeah.
Poster.
Yeah, some players rush it and they get re-injured like, 2 or 3 weeks later again. So,
Dude, what do you think about their chances now in the NBA?
let's relax.
You
Let's
don't think so?
relax there. I mean, come on.
Klay Thompson's dangerous.
I mean,
He is
he
dangerous.
is, but
We'll see. We will
look
see.
at the other teams.
Yeah.
Just because he's back doesn't mean everybody's gone.
Yeah, that's true. Thunder's still in the
Nah,
race.
What? What?
No, you don't think so?
Oh, come on.
Hey, I believe. You have to.
I thought this was like a real podcast.
Are you not
like
a
we spoke
Thunder
about
fan?
real things. No.
You're not a Thunder fan? Why
No.
not? Because they don't win like Manchester City?
Why
That's
do you gotta go
probably
there?
why.
Why
huh?
do you gotta go
That's
there?
probably why. Are you a Thunder fan?
No.
No.
See? Exactly.
Okay, that's good. I just need to put it on the table.
Go ahead. Put him on the spot.
Why? Why not?
Put him on the spot like you did
Who's
me.
your team?
I mean, like, it's just like players for me.
Okay, so you don't have like a team that you go for?
No.
No, Paulo, who do you go for?
You really want to know who I go for?
Yeah.
I don't really go for anybody. I'm not gonna lie to you.
También,
I don't really
nah.
go for anybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just like to watch it.
Now,
But I'm not a big like.
If it was soccer, that's a different story.
That's a different
Okay.
story.
Well,
That's a whole
then
different
who do
story.
you go for in soccer?
Bayern Munich, the
Really?
best team
The best team. Okay. What about
Best?
yours?
Best team, like of all time or right now?
of
With-
all time.
Oh, all time.
What about yours?
Sheesh. My favorite team right now, which has been for a while
Right
now,
now.
is Manchester City.
Because he'll change
Okay.
it later.
No, it's not gonna change.
Okay, speaking of that,
Uh-huh.
It's not gonna change.
speaking of that, Manchester City, right? So our colors for our club is going to be Manchester City colors.
See, come on, bro. Come on.
El que sabe, sabe.
Baby blue, white.
Well,
All that.
you have a design for the Oklahoma City team?
I have like pictures of the jerseys and everything, but the logo, Diego's, he's gonna start work on it. I've been delaying a lot since stuff come.
Yeah,
up,
don't
so.
talk about it. It's okay. It's in the works. We don't like to talk about things that's going to come out later. We'll
So-
just keep it under covers.
So basically, the jerseys are gonna be for the players, like for the club.
So are you going to have a team that's going to represent Oklahoma City
Yeah.
then? So then besides you going to these tournaments in other states, you're going to be rolling in with a team, right?
Mhm.
Nice.
So tryouts or what?
Tryouts. Are you going to have tryouts?
Anybody could join. Like, if I think you're good enough, if you could beat me, or beat
Bro, that's
other
a
people,
high bar. You play this a
Bruh.
lot.
Bet you out of 1 out of 30, I'm gonna beat him.
1 out of
once.
30, yeah.
I'm gonna beat him
have a
once, at
tournament.
least.
Have a tournament.
Okay.
Have a tournament. Have a tournament.
the only person that
Right here in
beat
Salva
me,
Studios.
the only person that beat me several times is my girlfriend.
Yeah? Wow.
Cause she knows. She knows how to play. She knows how you play. So she's
Nah,
like, blah, blah, blah.
He let her win.
No.
he
He
let her win.
said, he said
let her
no.
win.
He said no. I didn't.
He let her
No, I
win.
didn't.
But like I said, anybody could come out, and then if you're interested, go on Instagram, shoot us DM, or just come to one of our nights and be like, hey, I like this. If you want to try to join, like for me, the more people join, the better we can represent OKC, and then not have well, let me rephrase that. So we could bring a better like the trophies back home.
Yeah,
but
I feel you.
like if Pablo win, that's gonna be on his record book. But he brought it back to OKC. It'd be like in our club.
Yeah, it's a notch on the Oklahoma City.
I feel
FC's
that.
belt.
I feel that.
I like that a lot too.
Because I know SoCal, I think they have like 4 or 5 players.
4 or 5 players. Are you putting anybody under your wing or anything like that?
I got this one kid. His name is Zach. He actually followed me. He just found me. He just bought a Binho board también, and I told him like when I first played him, he's like, "Are you good?" I was like, "No, it's just play." So I just keep my mouth shut when people play me.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, his other friend, he was like, "Man, he just healthy you." He's like, "He did." I was like, And I was like, nah, because I like to look at my opponent and see how their way they play and then expose them after like the end of the match. But I was like, hey, you think too much. That's why you do them crazy shots and stuff.
You don't think at all. You're just hitting it.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's just better just like visualize. Like when I shoot, like I put, when I shoot and I call it, I know it's gonna go in because like
He calls it.
He did call it. Not on me. On Junior. Not on me. He was like, go. Ding. Go.
There is I mean, I bet you when you get that ball, your head is already drawing the lines.
Yeah.
Like when you play pool on your mobile phone, that's exactly what's going on.
Nobody does that anymore, Ricardo.
No.
No.
But you get what I'm
It's pretty
saying, right?
Just think of Call of Duty. Like a sniper. Go in and then hold your breath and then. Like,
That's why I told you don't play.
You play
against
Call of
them.
Duty too?
Sometimes.
Oh, I was about to say because Ricardo plays Call of Duty.
Yeah, sometimes.
He's not that good.
I'm hooked on the Oculus at the moment.
He is. Oh, he killed it on that. Was
The Beat Saber? No, that's
Skrillex thing?
medium. I want to be able to play that in hard.
Bro, when
mode.
you showed me how hard it got, there's way too many little boxes covered. That's
tough.
insane.
I'm gonna go home and practice. But that's what's up, man. A team of 5 would be clutch to travel with the Bihño boards.
Because like right now is myself, my girlfriend Denise, Cortez, Brandon T, Coach Tony, Zach, and Jesus. And I'm trying to bring 2 more people, and also the guy Ryan from Social Capital. I'm gonna bring him on too.
Nice.
2 more people, Ricardo. 1, 2, right here.
I'd have
You're
to.
pretty-
put in
you're
some
pretty
time.
bad,
I
though.
really want
You're
a
pretty
board.
bad, though.
I want a board. I would
How much
also
are-
like
a
How much
board?
do the boards cost?
The boards cost $100. This is the 2.0. We just got the green turf edition restocked. So it's actually like turf. Como auto
nice.
Ooh.
So
That
that's
probably makes the ball travel a little bit different.
no, it'll drive slower.
Oh,
Because
really? That's what I mean.
green turf, it'll be like a slower play, but you can pop the ball more easier.
Yeah, you can just.
Just flick it over.
Yeah, bro.
No
Come on.
manches.
So also we have the custom boards. It's a 2.0, so you can have any design of your favorite team. Like it could be your old school, high school colors and everything.
Ponme el escudo de las Chivas aquí a medias.
Arriba las Chivas,
Ya
papá.
dijo.
3-0, baby.
We're undefeated.
Let's go. Hace frío en la
Tu
cima.
golazo?
¿Cuál? Which one?
Oh man, the one where he
The
flicked
second
it with
one?
the
The
outside
second
of his
one?
foot, man.
Yeah.
He had the ball. Sorry, we had a.
It's all right.
Nos desviamos un poco, but it was a good game.
It's a good goal, bro. That's a good goal.
There was moments, but
But it was Mazatlán. Come on.
yeah.
So relax.
But hey, a W is a W, bro.
I guess.
We get like 3 more and we're in the league.
I guess.
Anyways, to bring it back to the Bihño board, I got a good question for you too. Where do you put the Bihño board with the futbolito?
What's that?
The futbolito, you know the
futsal.
table
the
tennis.
futsal. What am I talking
you
about?
know,
The foosball.
The foosball.
yeah, I know it
Well,
is the futbolito.
there's actually another game too that's kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
So basically, you have actually like the players,
Mm-hmm.
and then you flick the players. But it's kind of weird because you have a goalkeeper también with the little handle,
Oh.
and then
This
I-
is better. You just have to rely on geometry and the look
Pretty
of your
much.
finger.
I mean, with the foosball,
You just. I'm sometimes just be hitting that hoe hard.
Yeah. Bueno. But this one, Bihño board's better than the futbolito?
yeah.
You think so? What about you?
I personally think this is a little more complex. I think they're
A little
both.
bit more controlled, isn't it? Instead of
Yeah,
just
because like
dándole
yeah,
vueltas.
like I'm telling you on the foosball,
Mhm.
I just be like twisting that thing real hard, and then but on this one you gotta take your time. And be like, oh,
Have you ever
Okay,
played against
so
anybody
that's-
that like would control the ball and pass it side to side and pass it out?
in
to the-
foosball,
Yes.
who does that?
Some people do.
Skills.
For
Skills.
real?
Yes, they pass it from one another all the way to the top and finish.
No
sometimes.
way.
It's insane.
Like they just go Sina and then flip the player and then like, oh, got it.
No way.
Yes. Yes.
Who y'all be playing against?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I've seen it. Well, in my whenever I would go to Mexico, they would have them like lined up outside during the festival times. So think of like the state fairgrounds. They would have like under a tent like rows of like 4 futbolitos. Uno llevas de las Chivas América, Cruz Azul América. Like a whole bunch of them, but they're like really small. They 2 pesos, ching, 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 and people would go out there and play.
But with the Binho board, like he said, it's more complex. But like for me, it's more of a challenge because you actually have red and yellow cards.
Yeah,
Explain those. Well, how do you get a yellow card in the Binho board?
please.
So with the yellow card, you can't double tap. You can't move the board while you shoot. Your head cannot cross half of the line. I mean, you could go over the line and look, but when you're about to shoot, you have to come back to the other side.
Do you do that often?
Your head can.
You have to hit it from like my side of the ball. I have to hit it. Pablo's across from me, by the way,
Yeah.
in the other side of the goal, so I can't stand behind it. But you go behind him to check your angle sometimes. and-
Yeah, that's what I do.
But then you have to
sometimes.
come back.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Nice.
Also, another yellow card is if say Pablo had his on the half line and the ball shoots out, that's a yellow card.
Okay. So if it hits out, that's yellow card.
And also when the ball's next to the band, I've seen this before. You cannot use two hands, so you have to use the same shooting finger. So you could use your thumb, pull the band back, and you use your finger, but you can't use two hands.
Okay. You hear how many techniques there is to hit
Bro,
this ball?
yeah, I was just like,
He said forehand,
he said your
backhand.
thumb. I was like, what? I
So
was tripping.
also, when people shoot,
Yeah.
a lot of people use the index, the middle finger, sometimes the pinky.
What do you hit it with? The ring finger?
I use my index.
Your index?
That's my sniper
How
shot.
about you,
I'm more
Pablo?
of a middle finger.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
for my index finger, I think it's for like accuracy. If you know that you're gonna shoot from far away, but the middle finger for me is like power. Like you're gonna blast it.
So are you usually doing power shots or accuracy shots?
I do accuracy.
Oh, so you're hitting it with the X button, right?
Dude, I beat like my middle finger is like so because we used to play when you know how you play popcorn or whatever.
Yes.
We used to play two touch basically. So you would play everybody get in a circle, and then we'd play keep the ball up, but you couldn't use your thighs or your head, so you kind of had to control it, and you only had two touches. So if you messed up, everybody who's in that circle would just flick your ear.
No.
Bro, everybody's ears would be red, but then like your finger would just be black.
But that's how you learn.
That's how you learn. Because
Yeah,
you don't want
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You don't want that stinging sensation anymore. Imagínate los que están orejones.
No. You don't want to be the one to be like, yeah, stop it.
Yeah.
No me
You don't want to.
pegues.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy that's like, I'm leaving. Because then you're like, this guy.
Those are the fun memories right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the Bishop kids do it.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna make them do it. Just
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
And then the red card, 2 yellows equals a red card. With the red card, if the ball goes out inside your box, out of the board, that's a red card. If your finger touch the goal, that's a red card.
I can't touch my own goal.
No,
I didn't know that.
So I can't be like.
you have to like dig it out. So,
Scoop it. That's tough. Okay.
and then once you get a red card, the opponent will flip the card. You call it. Say Ricardo got a red card.
Yeah.
And I flip it, and you have to call it mid-air. So if you call it right, you get to choose
Which
the,
one I want.
the peg.
So okay, I get it. And then there's out of the 10 pegs, you end up having 9.
Yeah.
Yikes.
What?
How many pegs? Yeah. Go ahead.
I think we're on the same route.
Okay, you
How
go
many?
ahead.
How many pegs does it take for you to lose the game? Because I know you can't play. I think it's
Probably
like what?
unlimited until you can
7?
score a goal.
Is it
It's-
unlimited?
Yeah.
So you just all of them. You can lose all of them.
And then
There's-
my next question was going to be, how many pegs have you lost in a game, like an official game?
In the official game, like in the tournament,
What's
or
the
like
most you've lost before? How many
uh,
red cards have you received?
Probably a few. I lost
Sergio
2
Ramos
players.
right here. Sergio Ramos.
And when you lose a peg, and you have to decide which one is the one that you're always
Well,
going to give
if I
up.
win the toss, I always go like where they know they can't get a shot. But when I win, so basically like these 2 guys right here are my best bet. Because like when I get right here, it's game over.
This guy, when I get right here, ¿de dónde?
Right here outside the box.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get you, Ricardo. I'm
I
gonna get
see
you with
that.
these
So
new techniques.
this is the 2 I take out because like
Do different players choose different ones depending on where they play? He's unscrewing the board right now. He's going to test his shot. This is a moment of clutch.
so.
If he misses,
Don't hit me.
if he misses, we're shutting the
If
podcast
you miss,
down.
you're getting us.
and we're all going home.
If you miss, you're getting us Cajun corner.
Yeah.
So like right here, that's a clear shot right there.
Hey, he said it was.
How
it was
confident
golden.
are you?
He
We'll
said it
put-
was gold.
So,
Oh wow! Wow.
Okay.
Not bad. So Cajun corner on you on Friday.
No. You hear that SoCal? He's coming for you. That's what's up. That was impressive.
so that's the 2 pegs I always take out. Like
Okay.
if you're good at math and angles,
Not me. Not I.
so that's the only 2. Because most people be like, oh, the middle one, this and that.
That's the
Nah.
one Junior took.
It's hard. You have to
too.
get rid of these because that's the barrier, the first barrier you have to get by.
That's
Because like
interesting.
my videos, like I could do back heel from here and then make it through there.
From up there?
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, I'm just kidding.
It's on my Instagram.
He said,
Yeah. Well, that's very impressive. That's very impressive. Have you found anybody that can beat you here in the city?
Yeah, there's a few people like Ryan.
Okay.
Like Ryan, he beat me when we had the tournament. He was 6-0, and then once we play the tournament, I was just a different mode. And then he was like, "Oh, you was just playing me?" I was like, "You haven't seen the real me. When it's a tournament, it's a different mode for me."
Yeah. Do you
Like-
listen to music when you play?
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
I listened to Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
In the End.
Nice. In the end. Oh, that's a good song.
"What
too.
you listen to, like Skrillex or what?"
Maybe.
Sometimes, huh?
I just
That's
got.
a vibe.
I haven't listened to Skrillex in a long time. If
Really?
it wasn't for B Saber, I wouldn't have listened
There's
to it.
another song. Her name is like Gala, Free from Desire. It's actually like a soccer song.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, they used that song as a soccer chant.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't know.
Some of these
Not
soccer
familiar.
chants be getting you. They be,
I know you have. He has it as a ringtone. Like you call him, and it's like the 2020 FIFA
Yeah.
ringtone on his
Yeah,
phone.
literally, that's what it is.
Nice. Well, dang. I wish you the best of luck, man. It's definitely gonna hit. I love it, and I'm probably gonna get a Bihño board. They're perfect gifts too. So let me see if I can make one in Nuggets Paolo. From here, I see why you would take that stick
Yeah.
right there because I'd make it in. But see, look, watch.
Nope.
Anyways, that's what's up. So where can I follow you on Instagram for this?
We have an Instagram page, FC Bihno Oklahoma. You can find me there. I do have a personal page, but mainly I'm on the team page. Also, if you want a Binho board, we do have a discount code.
Okay.
So Bihño OKC, you get 10% off.
Nice. They'd be. I mean, this is good to take to parties too.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
can be
bro.
people.
Oh yeah,
Imagine.
especially like some people's like they want to place a wager or losers buy shots.
Losers buy shots. Losers buy.
This is buys Cajun Corner, baby.
Yeah.
Cajun Corner go hard.
But it's addictive. But I got a lot of plans for this in the future. So
Nice. Well,
Bihño World Cups, imagine.
is Bihño played outside of the U.S.?
so
Is it just the U.S. here that it is?
Nick has been going to like different places. He's been to Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to. I mean, first he wants to start something big in the States. Then maybe in the future do like international. But we actually is gonna start a Binho Premier League. So basically, we're gonna get all the clubs and then who kind of like English Premier.
Yeah,
Who's gonna be in the first division?
top tier,
So
second, yeah,
Dang.
championship.
And then
Oh,
every
so-
different. What is it? Different days of the week you're gonna play a different person, or
pretty much like a tournament wise. When you go to different tournaments, it will put you up there.
nice. Well, I win first tournament. Let me know. I'm signing up just to beat Paolo.
Bro, you can't even make look how close. Look, bro.
We'll decide that after this.
Jeez.
Did you prepare any questions?
I did.
All right, that's awesome.
I did. What does Bihño stand for? Is there like a certain term, or is it like just like oh, this sounds cool?
To tell you that, bro, I can't tell you because I didn't create it.
Dang.
So I guess I have to do something with football.
Yeah, because I honestly thought whenever I was like Bihño. Sounds
Bihño?
Brazilian.
Bihño.
Sounds Brazilian to me.
Con la
You
ñ.
know?
Yeah.
Well, because kind of like Rubinho,
Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Are you a Nike guy or an Adidas guy?
Yeah.
Oh, tough. Well, it depends how you want to phrase that. Like
For apparel,
like-
like you would wear
For
every
soccer
day.
gear.
It's
For
like-
soccer gear.
soccer gear.
Yeah.
Oh man, for me, I wear every single brand out there. Like cleat wise,
Yeah.
I try Adidas, I try Nike,
Under
Diodora, not Under Armour.
He said I try everything except Under Armour.
I tried the Pumas when
The Puma Kings, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
they were nice, but I tried the ones when Eto was still playing, like the really light ones.
Yeah, I
actually,
remember those. The yellow, the white ones, and the red
Perfect.
ones.
Perfect segue into my next question. So you have three options. There's bench, play, and drop. You have Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, and Mo Salah. Who are you benching? Who are you playing? And who are you dropping? That's rough. Bro.
That is a rough one. I want to hear yours. I have
Okay.
mine because I had seen that somewhere.
No. He's his first. Then I'll say mine.
Let me think of mine while you're going.
Go ahead.
next.
So, okay, rephrase it again.
Okay, so you got to bench one, play one, and drop one. So drop one. Just let him go.
Dang.
Bye bye.
Mo
Eto'o,
Salah,
Salah, or Drogba.
I'm a big fan of Salah, so
Oh.
he has to play.
So he's playing.
Yeah.
So who are you benching out of Drogba and Eto'o?
I would say Eto'o because I can tell you, Drogba, he does not listen.
What?
Hey,
He
let,
can
hey,
be
let him
he
finish.
Can,
Let
he
him
can be
finish.
cocky.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then next thing you know,
The man backs it up though.
yeah. But look
backs it up.
look what happened to Mario Balotelli.
That's true. But Mario couldn't really produce the way that Drogba could produce.
But
Like,
don't get me wrong, Drogba. I like the way he celebrate and throw.
yeah. That
So-
was intense.
But
So what was it again? You would
It
start
was-
who?
He would start Mo.
Mohamed Salah.
He would bench Eto'o, and then he would drop Drogba.
Wow.
That's
okay.
rough. That's rough.
That's
Now-
his opinion.
Hey,
What's
now-
your-
Respect to it.
Now, if it was like different other player, Thierry Henry will start automatically. That was my idol.
That's your idol?
That's my
okay.
idol.
Well,
Because at
Henry,
Capitol Hill, I was number 14, and I was fast.
Number 14.
and
Thierry
he was
Henry.
fast. And he was fast.
Who
was yours? 3.
My thing is,
No, just give us your 3.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. My thing is, I think I'm
You're a drug fan.
dropping Eto'o.
I dropped that
Eto'o.
as well.
I'm dropping Eto'o. I'm playing Mo right now, and I'm benching Drogba.
Mine is I also dropped Eto'o. I'm a Barca guy though, so I know he was
He's a good striker.
Bro,
He
but
was
he was
finisher,
good
bro.
at
He was-
Milan too. Like he was.
he carried. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he is.
But I would send him out. I would bench Mo
bench Mo
and have Drogba
right
on top,
now.
bro. Bro, Drogba was
Prince
the
of Egypt.
problem though, and then the thing about benching players is you can put them in the second minute.
But that doesn't matter. That does not matter.
That
So
doesn't
what's
matter.
your coach came up to you and said, "Hey, you know what, Ricardo? I'm gonna have to bench you." How are you gonna feel,
I mean, if
Ricardo? How are you gonna feel?
entiendo, capitán.
No, you're not
no.
gonna be like, "Well, so
He's
you know what?
obviously
Sorry,
gonna get
sir,
played
coach."
though, right? He's gonna get played. He's
That
gonna
doesn't
get
mean
played.
no. Jack Grealish is on the bench. That man doesn't get no minutes.
So
He
let
does
me
get
ask y'all this: did y'all get benched or never start?
I never did.
Yeah,
no, I
that
played
happens.
every single time.
That happens.
You got benched?
Yeah, it happens.
No. I was a goalkeeper, so I was always having to play.
Yeah,
Like-
you were never.
Like for me,
Paulo
I-
wasn't showing up if there was another goalkeeper. But you guys
Yeah.
got a goalie? I'm not
Yeah,
going.
y'all got another keeper? I'm sick.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I definitely had some time on the bench when I
Did
first
you?
started playing club.
How'd you feel?
It sucked. I mean, it does suck, but like it just depends on what you're gonna do from there. You know, you
That's
can
respect. That's
just
true.
dwell on it, or you can just put your head down. And there is that period that every player goes through when they have to put their head down, and they see the results, and then you know, just
Pick it up.
I
Like-
had we
like
all
for
have those
me,
situations.
I was benched.
Mhm.
I have no shame to say about it. So from at Capitol Hill, you know, you had, like I said, the big stars and all. But like for me, Coach Tony and Coach Scott had plans for me because once these guys get tired, I'm in. Yeah, I'm fresh
Boom,
leg.
vámonos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's important.
So for me, like I didn't get the. I was this close didn't play in the state championship
Mhm.
because I had to work.
Oh,
And-
you didn't get to make it because you had to work?
No, I was this close.
Oh, I was about to
So
say. Sorry, I
my
understood you
coach
incorrectly.
went to my job. Was like, "Hey, you know, Jesse's got to play. This is his last
Yeah.
senior game." So,
Where were you working at the time?
Subway Station.
Celebration Station?
I've never been there.
No.
It's different now.
I hear it was fun back in the day.
It was.
Well,
Yeah.
are they still doing lock-ins like they used to before?
I don't
Probably
think
not
so.
during COVID times,
Yeah,
but
like the
ISA
ISA back in
lock-ins
the
though?
day.
ISA lock-ins?
ISA lock-ins are a little bit
Ooh,
different.
I tell you.
did you ever get to experience an ISA
A
lock-in?
few times.
Those
it's
are
just like
fun.
They are pretty fun.
we be like, "Hey,
Do they
who's all
still do
playing?"
it?
Mm-mm.
So like sometimes we play with Grant. You know,
Yeah.
y'all. It just depends. But like, I just got tired of it.
Yeah.
Because like people were like, "Hey, you gonna play?" No, and then they don't pick you. This and that. So I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then next thing I was like, "Oh, we're gonna pick Jesse because he's fucking fast."
Don't pick him. He's too fast.
He's too fast.
That doesn't
So-
make sense.
But like with high school, like I still I don't live far from Capitol Hill. I still go back. I still think about the memories. You know, the good times there. I will sneak in the stadium, just sit there until.
And you would train there as well because at one time I think I remember seeing you and you were doing a lot of running.
Yeah.
Right? Are you still doing the running?
I'm getting back now. I took off because I got hurt. So.
What'd you hurt?
Twisted my ankle.
Oh, that's the worst. I've had it happen to me when I'm on those runs.
Especially like when you're running and then next thing you know, like you go.
Nah, yeah.
And then you're alone, bro. Imagine.
Bro.
You were there screaming like, ah!
It pops on you and you're just like, I've had, I was going to go on like on a 3-4 mile run around my block. And I kid you not, I didn't even pass one block. And I just stepped in a little hole and pop, my ankle popped.
And you screamed or what?
A little bit.
Did you get like that TikTok?
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Es un grito, primo."
That's exactly what I did. But I ended up, I was like, oh, should I stop running? No. Let me just run this off.
You literally like just
I
ran
ran it off. Yeah. Because I figured if I would have stopped, that would have hurt more. So
I did that too when we were playing futsal at practice one time, and then like I was running and the ball hit my leg, so then I couldn't like, you know, as it was in the air I couldn't like catch my balance, so I just twisted and I was like, and then I was like, oh, should I just keep going? And it was just like everybody was looking at me, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going.
Paulo, what's wrong?
Yeah,
his legs pointing the other way.
I'm like, I'm good. And then it turns out it was like a freaking huge sprained ankle, so I had to be on crutches.
Sorry for going somewhere else. But as a goalie, what's the worst position you've been put in? Like, you dive for a ball. Like, I've seen goalies get ripped right in the face.
Oh, no, yeah. I know what you mean.
Like, tell me the worst one that you've had.
Yeah, so there's this breakaway. This is
indoor or outdoor?
This is out. No, indoor.
Where?
Soccer City. So it's indoor. Guys coming down. Jukes, like, there's two defensive players.
Co-ed or men's?
Men's.
Okay.
Takes both of them. Like, there's two defenders. Cuts, like, literally just like the Red Sea. Just
coming through the middle?
Yeah, comes down to the middle. He's coming, and I'm like, all right. It's me and him right now.
Is he taking big touches or small touches?
He's taking some small touches. And I'm like, this is dangerous. This guy's dangerous. So he's taking some small touches. I come out to him.
How do you come out in those situations?
And so I spread myself.
Like Osvaldo Sanchez?
Like a star, basically. I'm just like...
Come at his feet or what?
Yeah, I'm just like, do your worst, bro. So he shoots... Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to go for the Meg or something, but he shoots it pretty hard. Yeah. Shoots it, hits my jewels. Hits my jewels. Not. I'm not done yet. And it goes back. It goes back to him. So he hits my jewels, goes back to him. He hits another rib, and then that one hits my face.
What were you?
So it's just boom, boom, and it didn't go in though. I blocked both. But
were you conscious?
But I was like, ref, stop the game. Stop the game. Bro, it was rough. Bro, it was a rough one.
Indoor is the worst for goalies, bro.
It's the absolute worst.
I think the worst one I did was this guy trying to slide tackle.
Ricardo's is crying right now, guys. Like, he's crying for my pain. But go ahead. What were you saying? Your worst? What happened?
The worst that I did to a goalkeeper was this one guy slide, but I popped it over. I did a Cuauhtemoc.
Yeah, ooh.
And then next thing you know, like I try to go again, but I try to flick it again on the goalkeeper, but I jumped too early and I actually stepped on him.
That's what happened to me too.
No.
This when I was 13
that shit really made me cry.
I was 13 playing against the 18-year-olds, and then like this super fast kid, like super fast. He was just gliding. And then I at that time I was not scared of anything. I was just diving towards their legs, bro, taking that ball away. And then he was like, he took a fat touch, just like nasty. So I was like, I went and I got it, but he was coming so fast that he tried to jump over me, but his leg got clipped on my arm. No. So when he lost his balance, he came back down on me on my face, and my jaw just popped out of me.
I think you told me the story.
I told you.
Yeah, jaw was out of place.
And I'm like looking at my dad like,
Mijo,
He's like, are you good? I was like, I then had to like come off, and he just like and pops it back in.
Your dad popped it back in?
Yeah, he's bro. But that was pretty bad. It's about the same thing. The guy just stepped on me. He felt really bad though. So
your face was broken. Like, of course you did.
I was like 13, and he was like 18. I was just like, man, come on.
Mijo está bien.
Bro, I was done. For real, like that song, bro. That's what I sounded like.
What about yours? Tell me the worst thing that's happened to you on the soccer field. We really went rated R. Sorry, but continue.
For me, we played against Chickasha. and like I said, I was the fastest one in the South Side.
Ah. Míralo, on the
I
south
had
side.
the air horns right there. I'll add those in post production.
But you know Wesley from Northwest Classen, he was fast. So he was faster than Nora. So and then you remember Chiva?
Mm-hmm.
So he was fast too, but
Was it faster than you?
No.
Mm.
But go Chickasha was playing. I remember it was under the lights, and then they tossed me the ball. I was gone, and then took one player out of the way, and then I tried to, like I said, pop the ball up, and then the guy just hit me right in the knee, like como right there, and I felt something like not right, so I was in pain. I was crying, I was yelling.
Yeah.
And the chick is like, "Oh, he's faking this and that," and then like
my knees popped out of place. Like, what do you look at the bone? It's sticking out.
Like it hurt so bad. Like when I tried to like get up, like I couldn't get up.
No.
So I just flagged the coach, and then like I tried to walk, and I was like, "No, you got to carry me." And then Victor Martinez is like, "Who's the guy?" So I told him who it was, and then the guy got the ball, and just Victor just like boom, just like
truck the
at the table. He knocked the table down.
Dang. ¿Quién fue? Ese güey.
Boom.
Yikes. That's some good friends, though.
What's the worst thing you've?
Me, man.
I mean, it could happen to you or you witness. Cause there's some stuff that I witnessed that are
Some pretty bad
Oh,
stuff.
I
some
witnessed
bad
somebody got
stuff,
kicked in the
too.
face going for a diving header.
Kicked in the face for going.
I
into
witnessed
it.
somebody break their tibia and fibia.
Tibia and fibia
Is
at indoor.
no at a high school game.
No.
Yeah. So basically, it was at Southeast. You know how whenever the JV plays and then the varsity's like playing up, and you would just watch them from the stands. So I don't know what happens. Like the ball just goes over the keeper, and then the keeper is too far out. So like the ball's already going over, hits the bar, and our forward's like running towards to get it. So then he passes the keeper, and the keeper tries to turn around and like try to get the ball, obviously, and he's about to like tap it in, and I don't know what this keeper was thinking. So he just like dives behind him. You get what I'm saying? So just like he's like
So
standing.
he landed all his weight on him.
So he landed on his thing, and then like he just lands on his leg, and then they both get up, and the guy gets up, and he's like his leg is just, and we're all just like, like we're all like, no, what is going on?
That's terrible.
And we're like literally sitting like it's at Spiegel, and we're like on the first end that you come in on, and we're just sitting there, and we're like, no, what is going on? And it's just like hanging, it's dangling. Shout out to Juan though, he he was
That was the guy that happened to.
my
Juan?
boy Juan, and then
Is he good
the worst,
now?
yeah, he's good now. But the thing was, he's like, it's so inspirational because like as they were carrying him off, he was just like,
He gave you the thumbs up.
he was just like,
Everything's good.
go take one, boys, go take that dub,
This is for Juan.
and this is for Juan, and we did win,
man.
so that was good. But that's the worst thing I've ever.
Shout out to
witnessed.
Juan, man.
Shout out to Juan.
He came back.
But you,
from
what
that.
happened?
Man, there's a few things, and I don't know which one comes up first. So I'll start in chronological order.
Nice.
The sophomore year that I started playing, maybe like 3 or 4 games into the season, I broke my collarbone in Woodward. Going in a give and go with Pollo, and then when I was going to receive the ball from the give and go, the guy slid and caught my foot, and I fell right on my collarbone. That one was bad. But my
You're weak,
junior year, I had my whole eyelid
Remember you
tore
telling
open.
me that? Yeah.
36 stitches. I had somebody was calling for the ball behind me. The ball was in the air.
And he got popped.
Flicked. No, I jumped up, flicked it, and when I flicked it, the other guy behind me jumped up at the same time. No, not at the same time, but enough for him to catch my orbital dome.
And then his eye popped out of his socket.
Almost. I had a freaking. It swelled up like this big. Damn. Pretty much closed my eye by the time the coach made it to me. But
That's insane how that happens. Like literally like that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I'm lucky to have an eye. Really. That's why my right eye is a little droopy.
I didn't even notice that until you told me.
Yeah. Now you're never gonna see it. And that's it.
Now
I shouldn't have said that.
Now it's like that actor who does the movies. Where he's like he took like half NyQuil, half DayQuil.
That's basically in the morning. It's real bad.
He said in the morning it's bad.
It's real bad.
And then there's another one, or is that it?
No, that's basically it. Those two are pretty bad.
That sounds bad though. Your eye just. Sheesh.
When I played club the first weekend, beat the Heat. I got my nose busted open in the first game. And then the third game as well, busted open again. Someone hit it. Bah!
Dude,
Chorros.
the nose thing is the worst thing because my friends make fun of me because like I said, I play keeper. But at the time when we were in high school, we played Douglas. And at that time, Douglas, which now...
Mario and Top Bins are
yeah,
part
my
of it.
boy, Jorginho.
Yeah.
He's out there doing his thing with them. But back in the day when we used to play them in 2015, 2016, they were just like a bunch of kids just trying to play like football players trying to play soccer.
Athletic
and stuff.
football players.
Yeah. So then we would play them. and We would 10-0 them every time, right? But at this rainy night, for some reason, this guy is just like coming down super big guy, 6'3", 210 pounds at least.
And Pablo's weighing what, $120 at the time?
At the time, I weighed like a $170,
$170?
$180, 5'10" at least, 6 foot on Tinder.
All muscle.
But basically, the guy's coming at me, hits me like we just crashed, hits me on my nose. And you know how like when you get hit in the center of your nose, like you start tearing up and stuff. But the referee doesn't say anything, so he keeps on going, and it's raining. My eyes are teary, like I have like blood coming down my nose, and I'm just telling the ref like, "Hey, like, what's going on?" And then the ball's still playing, and the guy just shoots it and scores.
No.
And I'm just like,
and nobody can see you cry
and
because it was raining.
and nobody sees that I'm like tearing up, like, bro, please, somebody help me.
Pablo, you okay? No, he's fine. No.
And then my
Really
friends
just crying.
never let that down, because like, oh, Douglas scored on you.
Dang, I didn't know that. That's terrible. Terrible.
It hurt me.
So
Inside and
To
outside.
this day.
So what's the funniest thing happened to y'all during the soccer season? I got a really good one for y'all.
Go ahead. Go
Go
first.
ahead. I gotta think of mine.
But can I
Yeah.
say the words though? It's in Spanish.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
good.
yeah,
It's bad words.
Oh, okay, sure.
Al
What's-
tiro, al tiro.
So, you know how all of us were Hispanic. I'm mixed.
yeah,
So-
what are you mixed with?
Black.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So that's why I'm fast.
That's really fast.
Ah, easy.
No,
Just
there's some
kidding.
Mexican
But,
guys that are
um,
fast.
Since Coach Tony came to the hillside
Mm-hmm.
and we was like teaching him Spanish.
No,
So-
buddy.
So
I know where this is going.
we was at a game, and then I don't know who it was. I think it was Little Snake, because Little Snake is a troublemaker. So I might be wrong, but Coach Tony was just like saying to the ref, "Pinche maricón."
No.
And the ref,
bro.
but the referee stopped it. He was a Hispanic guy. He stopped it. He's like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "Pinche maricón." He's like, "Say that one time, you're out of here." And everybody on the bench started laughing.
And he said it again?
And then he just looked at us like, "Just wait till after the game."
Ooh.
So we got punished.
What happened?
We ran sprint till he told us to stop.
Bro, that's rough, bro.
I mean,
You sound like you've done it before too to people.
but
like telling bad words? Yeah, all the time.
so it was like every time, like that story pop, like that's why I think of the good time. And then another story we did was the movie Goal.
I love that movie.
So
Such a good movie.
You look like the type that love that movie.
Bro, come on. Santiago.
do you have all three of them?
Yeah. But I didn't really like the third one.
The third one sucks.
The third one was pretty trash. The second one was like,
Second one wasn't as good as the first one. The first one,
yeah, but the first one takes the
that was
like
our dream.
when his dad takes the money for the truck. Pissed me off.
I haven't seen. I need to watch that movie again.
What? Come on, man. It's
I've,
like-
I know the movie, but it's just.
I
been a
watch it
while.
like religiously.
once a year for Christmas.
Yeah, it's like once. Yeah,
It's your Christmas movie.
that's my Christmas movie for real.
So
Why are you laughing?
I'm just asking,
No, stop laughing. That's for real.
Okay.
it kind of hit me when his dad died.
Oh, it did.
But
But my thing is like, whatever. He's like,
But
he watched me play, man.
yeah,
the guy's like-
against the Fulham.
Yeah, he's like, you remember the game against Fulham? He watched me play, man.
that's a great movie. It's
It
a
made me
good
cry. It
movie.
made me tear up. I was like, oh, damn.
That's why Newcastle has a place in every.
I like their jersey that year, the Newcastle.
Newcastle's jersey was lit.
I
Yeah.
don't like the new ones.
Nah, the new ones. They just
That's-
lost to like a third tier team though.
Yeah,
But like
did
when,
Arsenal.
when I played club
Second tier.
at ESC, that was our club jersey.
Newcastle's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Newcastle's. Yeah, their fits were nice.
Well, hopefully
But-
they can
But
save
then yeah,
themselves.
so what?
So
Goal?
so we went to go watch the goal, and
Yeah.
then Victor Martinez had an SUV, so most of us went with him. And then he had Coach Scott and Coach Tony, and then we had another guy, assistant coach Pearson. And guess who ended up going with Pearson because he had a convertible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little Snake.
Mm.
So
This guy.
Little Snake sounds like a troublemaker.
We need to have Little Snake on.
It sounds like a character from On My Block. That's what he sounds like.
So every time Coach mentions this story, it cracks me up. So we was going the highway and throw, and then Little Snake's like, "What jumping around, and he's like, "Oh, what does this do?" So he actually pulled the chute for the convertible just on the highway. So
my
like,
God. No way, bro. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to.
I would never let a
Like,
kid in my car again if you
Little
did that
snake.
to me. Yeah. First of all, I'm not letting a kid in my car with a name like that. Little Snake. That's a troublemaker for sure.
No, Manches, that's
Oh,
terrible.
But Coach Tony will tell you the story. It will every time he says it, he's like, "Yeah, hey coach, what's this do?" And then like on the
funny.
highway, bro.
That's funny.
hits a couple cars.
Yeah.
Big flame comes out.
You, bro? Do you have any funny stories?
Any funny stories about that? Well, look, there was one time we were going to San Antonio for a tournament, and I was riding with my coach.
San Antonio?
I
Club
was-
or what?
It was a club game. It doesn't matter what it was, but we were riding, and our coach. No, I wasn't riding with my coach. I was riding with a parent, and the coach called the parent and said, "Hey, where is XYZ?" And he said, "Man, to be honest with you, we got pulled over by the cops." And he actually had a warrant for his arrest, so they have him in a cop car right now. And coach was tripping. What do you mean? Where are you guys at? What exit? Like, what do we got to do? Like, are you serious? And long story short, after they let that play for a little bit, they just told him that it was a joke. But that's a funny story that I got.
That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Yeah, he was actually. I mean, but yeah, that was just a funny story.
No. My funny story is it involves Jose Alvarez,
Okay.
that boy Joe. So I didn't play my freshman year of high school, just because of some other stuff. And so I pull up my sophomore year just to play, and there's a little scrimmage going on. And then there's a ball coming in. Jose Alvarez, Joe, plays center back. So there's a ball coming in. Somebody crosses the ball in. And in my head, I'm a sophomore. I'm first day out. I was like, I got to show out. You know, I got to show
Knees
what I
up,
got.
cleats up.
I
Let's
was
go.
like, I was like, keep, and I go up, and I don't see Joe. I guess we were both running it because I'm looking at the ball here, and I don't see Joe coming. And Joe's my center back.
Is he the senior?
He's a senior at the
Okay.
time. So I'm like, keep, and I grab it, and me and Joe crash
At practice?
at practice, and we crash, and then I'm like getting up from the crash, and he just looks at me like all serious, and he's like, hey. Watch the fuck out. Yeah, I swear. And I was just like, and Joe's a good friend of me. He's a good friend of mine now. But that's the first interaction that we ever had. He like super serious, just looks at me and he just says that. And I was like a sophomore guy. I was like, man, what's this guy's problem? I was like, I called keep, so you should get out the way.
Joe, but
you
you're
know?
at practice though, and then
Bro.
did you not see Joe?
Am I gonna like let somebody just header the ball and let it go?
Practice,
Or what?
man, practice.
Hey, I take
You
practice
could have
as
broke his
serious.
back.
I take practice as serious as I take games.
Talking about practice, bro. This guy right here, did you know he's the head coach of the boys Bishop McGinnis team?
Yeah, I saw that.
We just had our first practice today.
How was your first practice?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. We had a lot of good freshmen out there. They were really kind of just a bit nervous, obviously. I know we felt, like I said, I didn't play freshman year, but sophomore year, I felt pretty nervous. I was a young kid, and I was like, soccer program, never been, in a high school like that. So for them, I kind of really wanted to make them feel comfortable, So we had a good session. We had some speed and agility.
I love speed drills.
Speed and agility is good, just so I
'Cause
can
you're
see their
fast, huh?
footwork.
Super fast.
Yeah, everybody else hates speed
Yeah.
and agility. You're like the 1% of people who enjoy it.
Well, cause at Capitol Hill,
Yeah.
we go across the field,
Mm-hmm.
but one time we did a piggyback ride, and nobody could catch up to me with somebody on my back.
That's insane, right?
But here's another thing too. I used to do like the parachute and the weighted vest. So
Yeah.
that's why.
No way. And then from speed and agility, we hopped into a couple games just to get ease the tension of first day back, gotta show out.
Get some touches in.
Yeah, just get some touches in, do some rondo. We did some rondo. That was fun. And then we did tic-tac-toe. Have you done that one? Where it's you set up a tic-tac-toe basically, and you separate them, and then you
With
run
targets?
and put down.
Okay,
and
something
yeah.
like an icebreaker. That's
That
fun.
one was fun. And then we did the cone drill, where it's you get a partner, and there's a cone in between you, and coach is like, hey, touch your head, touch your shoulders, whatever.
Cone.
And, so that was really fun.
Dang, that sounded like a fun practice.
Bro, yeah. And then lastly, I pulled all the freshmen to the side with all of us, and I was just like, hey, what's your name? What position do you play, and whatever. And everybody, I think there's 6 of them. I think that's what it was.
How many freshmen? Well, how many in total did you have?
19.
19 players
freshmen.
came out?
No, 19 freshmen. Players, I think it was about 30, which
had
is
30
which is
players?
half of what we have signed up. Because some of them do track, some of them are still in basketball.
You said 60 are signed up?
and then about 50.
Oof. So
Yeah.
these are just kind of like open workouts.
Yeah, open like just to meet the coaches and meet the kids. But and then lastly, I was like, hey, say your name, where you play, and I feel like we have this concept like when we're seniors and juniors and even sophomores, where we're like, man, these freshmen, I'm only gonna talk to the good ones.
Yeah.
But like that's a stigma that I want to break. In that, like, hey, look, everybody, no matter what level they are at, we are all out here grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like even the kid who can't get no touches in is the same thing as our best kid. We're all out here from 3:30 to 5, whatever. Everyone's grinding. Yeah, everyone's doing the same thing. So I was like, hey, name yourself. Da, da, da. And then after they were all done, I was like, hey, what's his name? And then they were like, and I was like, go sprint from. I already had a poll set up.
Yeah.
And I was like, sprint from here and back and see if you can remember his name. And then I kept going down the line. I was like, hey, what's his name? And then some of them were like, and I'm like, go on. So then that's when everybody couldn't remember their names and we got down to the end of the row, I was like, look, no matter where you are, skill set wise, no matter where you are, grade level wise, we are all the same. We are all doing the same thing. We are all going down to the same path. So get to know each other's names. If not, we'll just be running.
And then you ask them again, what's his name?
No, and then everybody kind of just knew. So it was an interesting practice.
fair.
The kids had fun, and it was just kind of good to kind of like
started.
and it was like, hey, look, I'm the new head coach. This is your assistant coach. Da, da, da.
You feel he looks like you just have a lot of stress off your shoulders now.
Yeah,
just,
I
knowing that it
was
gets started.
I was stressed, and I was like, man, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know
Mhm.
if the kids are gonna like not show respect, because I mean the kids will show respect no matter what, but it's just kind of like
If they take it serious.
yeah, if they'll take me serious, because I'm like
Mhm.
not close to their age, but I'm not super far from it, So, but it's going good. So
Nice.
got the
nice.
support from the kiddos, from the AD, from the whole school. So it's pretty good.
And the first game's less than a month away.
Yep.
Oh, not less than a month. About a month and a few
We
days.
play the 19th, February 19th.
So
It might be cold.
Yeah, it might be very cold.
Coach P. That's exciting. Well, we're gonna keep asking you to stay. keep
So
yourself
favorite formation? What formation you like
Favorite
to play?
formation I like to use? Depending on the skill set that I have with the team, like if I have somebody who's very, like if our team is technical enough, we'll probably play like a 4-3-2-1. If not, maybe like a 5-3-3. That's what it is.
What about yours?
Something like
3-5-2.
3-5-2.
The diamond.
that. See the diamond. They keep talking about the diamond.
Diamond. That's
Yeah.
funny how that's been able to stick through.
Yeah.
That was the first formation that I probably got drilled in my head, but I probably don't have a favorite
A
formation.
4-4-2 if you're more like a conservative kind of player as well, that'd be good. 4-4-2 with the diamond as well.
The diamond with the wingbacks that. press
yeah,
up.
the wingbacks.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was our position my senior year with the diamond.
You were
'Cause,
the
like, if
right back or the
ball-
left back?
No, I was a midfield wing.
Oh, okay.
So if it's on the other side, I'll get closer. I'll draw it out, and then yeah, my boy.
Nice.
Yeah, and that really takes back into like the coaching systems of like coaches, how they implement them. Because I like it. You said you went through coaches like left and right, and from starting freshman year, did you make it to playoffs?
No, I don't think so.
And then to your sophomore year, you made it to playoffs, and then you had a good year, and then senior year you make it to playoffs, and you make it to a state championship. It just goes to show you that coaches will know how you play, and then put you into a system that will show your assets. Because some coaches are just like, oh, we'll just do this, and if you're good enough, perfect. If you're not, bye.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this Binho board. It's my first time seeing a board. It's my first time playing, and now I'm really addicted to it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, we'll see who comes out on top at the end of the episode then.
It's definitely gonna be me.
You think so?
It's definitely gonna be me.
We might have to go at it then.
I know how to play now,
Nah.
and I've been coached by the best right now.
Yeah.
And 2, there's food on the line. Come on, man.
So when's
Come
the next
on,
event?
man.
Tell me when the next event is before we wrap this up.
So if y'all want to come out Thursday, it's gonna be at Social Capital at
Thursday
7.
at Social Capital. Okay. Every Thursday at Social Capital.
Every
so
Thursday.
far.
What time?
7.
And Instagram is where
Not
he
putting
posts most of the feeds and what you're doing and whatnot. So Thursdays at Social Capital. That's a good place because they have some bomb food there.
They
too.
did.
Oh, their nachos are so good.
Yeah.
Have you tried the grilled stuffed burrito?
Uh,
So every time I go up there, I say, hey, add extra sour cream, extra pickle, and extra cheese in it.
I'm gonna have to
stop.
grab
I'm gonna have to
some.
go. Bro. I'm about to go this Thursday. I have nothing to do Thursday.
You said, did you go to Hot Slap?
Something came up.
Yeah, see.
Something came up.
Binho
Hold him
came up.
accountable.
Something
Hold him
came
accountable.
up.
Bihño
Something
this
came up.
Thursday.
Binho this Thursday.
I'm going to
there.
ask you. I'm
there.
going to ask you.
I'm there.
All right. Hey,
Maybe not at 7. I'll be there like at 7:30. I have to work out and stuff.
he's a high school coach. And he's hitting the gym now? Look at him.
Yeah, shout out to Selena, Javier's wife. She killed me today. I can't feel my arms. I'm like, I don't know how I'm barely holding his mic right now. She killed me today.
Overachieving. How are you? Is that the new?
That's the new thing, man. I just think that I have to be able to have some sort of like I can't just be telling these kids, hey, go run 2 miles.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like,
You
what
know,
in the world? You know, like, what? Bro, you can't even run 2 miles. And then I'd be like, oh, you're right.
you know, it'd be also great for the Binho board,
What?
like for like the soccer team, high school,
Yeah, for real.
because you know how like you have the girls playing the
Mhm.
JV, you know, the varsity guys could be like just playing
Just
the
some
board.
Binho board.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm about to get one.
Yeah, you should. You should. With the Chivas logo on the top. Nah, just kidding. The Bishop McGinnis logo.
I mean, I'm a Chivas fan, but let's not take it too far, you know?
Sorry.
He's gonna get a Man City.
Yeah, I'd probably get a Man City on.
Yeah.
But you said who's your Prem team? Who's your Prem team? Who did you say you liked in the Premier League?
Premier League, like before or after?
No, now.
Now, oh man, that's tough. I have to say Man City
Ah, nice.
because
Nice.
for me, I was an Arsenal fan because of Henry, so
And then he left.
So now are you a City fan?
I like the team. They're doing a lot of good things. So for me, like I'll just choose a team, be like how they did last season and everything. But favorite team right now is Bayern Munich. So, but I got different favorite teams in different league.
Respect. I think that's gonna be one of the. I think if the polls don't change, I think that'll be the championship final. I
We'll
think it'll
see,
be
we'll see.
Bayern City.
It's almost time for that Champions League to come back, huh?
Ooh,
We're missing it.
I'm
We're missing it
excited.
pretty bad.
And
I mean, there was no Premier League this weekend, and it was rough.
because
Yeah.
I know there's a postponed game because of COVID.
Yeah, but there's a lot of the FA Cup, but those are just kind of like
A lot of
Premier League-
games that are getting
Premier
pushed
League
back.
teams playing against like third tier, second
Like
tier.
the championship, second division.
And third tier. But Arsenal lost, which is they had lost to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. And you know what the good thing is about this year? Is that it's a World Cup year.
It is a World
Yep.
Cup year. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Let's not talk about this World Cup, though. Aren't you excited for the World Cup that's coming in 2026?
Bro, I'll be.
With the
The
Canada,
USA, Mexico, Canada one?
I like that.
What's that? 20? Is it gonna be what? 2026?
2026.
It's 4 years.
For basically 5
Basically-
years.
basically five
Yeah,
years.
4 or 5 years.
Dang,
I'll be like 29.
You got to start putting your $20 to the side right now.
I'll be 29, bro.
29.
That's on my
Yeah.
bucket list is to catch a World Cup
How old will you
game.
be?
20.
In 5 years.
In 5 years? How? 35.
Oof.
I can't wait.
Dang.
You sure they let you out of the senior citizen home to go to the games or no?
Like, well, they're going to have to.
No,
They're going to have to. I roll up in a wheelchair.
Yeah, how
if
old
I
will
need
you
to.
be?
40.
Oh, you
40?
so many.
When you get to 35 and 40, you realize that's not that old
No,
at all. At all, bro.
Well,
at all.
I'm already gonna start getting the grades. So
I can't wait till I get the grades.
I turned 24 in like a couple of days.
It blows my mind how green my friend here is.
Green?
Yeah, like you're green, you know. And that's better, you know, just You're
come
new,
on,
you're new,
Me?
you're new.
I'm new at what? At what? What you mean?
What you mean? What you
Boy,
talking
I
about?
grew up in the streets, bruh. I grew up in the streets. What you mean? I cannot wait to whoop your ass at this.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go at it right now. Your Instagram page, any other medias that you want to shout out?
we do have a Bihno group page.
Mm-hmm.
Is FC Bihno Oklahoma. If you want to join, you're happy to join. And then that's where we post, like, sometimes I post, like, events like, hey, we're going to be at Social Capital or we're going to be at Skinny Slims.
Yeah.
So it's more funner at Skinny Slims because I'm trying to get the soccer people more to Social Capital because of the bigger venue.
Yeah.
But to
That's
be
because
honest,
Skinny Sims is just such a nice little
It's a pub. It's a pub. It's a soccer
but
pub.
it's very chill. And, like honestly, when we go, I spent probably, like, maybe no more than $100. I will, like, buy round drinks, and then I order pizza to my man to deliver and play the game.
Yo.
Pizza and drinks.
You can't beat that, bro.
And the Bihño.
And
You can't beat that,
and
bro.
the what'd you say the grill burrito or whatever?
That's at
From
Social Capital.
That's
Oof,
at
I
Social
cannot wait for
Capital.
that.
Well, Thursday at Social Capital. What time do you start?
At 7.
What time is it over?
Whenever.
I'll be there.
Get your
the
reps
workout,
in.
after the workout, go shower.
Because
Play
there's
some
times,
Binho, baby.
there's times I'll be up there till closing.
Sheesh.
He's helping him close.
Loading up
Binho.
all the boards.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you.
And if you ever need to come back on to spread more news about the Bihño board, we're looking forward to the Bihño tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to get myself a Bihño board just to be Paulo, because
Imagine, bro, just take it to the office and we'll just play.
no.
Oh, in the back of the van.
We have to stay productive. Stay productive.
I actually play at my other job too.
See, productive. Work hard, play hard.
No. ¿Te imaginas? It's just two people that work there sometimes anyways, and we're still playing Bihño board? That's no.
But hey, can you put you on hold real quick?
No, because at social capital, it'd be like, hey, I'm going to play. Oh, I'm on the clock. Hold on, I'm going to go back. Oh, I'm going to go get this person's drink.
Yeah, see, I can't have the guy making my nachos playing Bihño board with Jesse while I'm there. Like, come on.
Those nachos are gonna smack on Thursday. That's all I know.
The scissor tail nachos.
Huh?
Let me know.
The scissor tail nachos.
Those are so good.
Let me know. Paulo, do you have anything to say before we close this out?
Yeah, it's getting down to the grind time for the high schoolers. Season's coming up. Make sure you guys are grinding it out. If you guys are kind of feeling that your coaches aren't taking you serious,
put your head down and start working.
Yeah, exactly. I know you guys. I didn't personally felt like it because I always had to play because I was the only keeper around. But I know you guys said you sat the bench and that wasn't a good feeling for you. So you guys picked your head up from that situation and then you showed your coach, hey, I'm an asset to the team. Let's keep going. Right? Do the same thing. Find out what you're good at. Find your strengths, and then work on those. But even work twice as hard on what you are not good at. So apart from that, just keep grinding, and hopefully I'll see you out on the field if we're playing against each other.
Also, keep your grades up.
Keep the grades up.
Most importantly, overall.
Because you're a student athlete. Student is the first word. Athlete comes second.
Just imagine your best player not playing because of the grades. And then next thing you know, you lose. But like, look, it's your fault.
Yeah, that'd
Sounds
be
like it's coming from experience.
That's not like it was like a hurt, like pain.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
shots fired.
Yeah.
we had a few players.
Yeah.
Back in the day, but like
that was my issue too in Southeast. Whenever I was playing as well, some players that their grades just wouldn't let them play. So it is what it is.
I remember one time I was hurt, and I'm not gonna risk of practicing, and we went to go play more, and I never played 1 minute. Maybe because
Yeah. But
Tough.
Ricardo, any wow?
I just want to thank everybody that's been listening. Stay tuned for next week. Next week should be a good episode. I don't want to say who we're going to have because we've tried to record with Javier 3 times. And this is going to be the 4th or the 3rd time we're going to try to record this and put it out again. So
ban him.
I'm not going to say who we're going to have on the next episode, guys.
Ban him from the podcast.
Right, we should.
For real, that guy.
Yeah. So we're going to keep that a secret. But anyways, thank you for listening to episode 12. If you comment Bihño, something a little bit more... what's another word that we should go with?
Más que Bihño.
Más que Bihño. Comment Más que Bihño on our Instagram page, and that'll let us know that you listen to the whole thing, and we might give you a Bihño board or something. I don't know.
We'll send you
I
a
will
little
personally let's do like a raffle drawing. I will donate a board.
Okay.
Ooh,
So we could
that'd be
do the
interesting.
Football Factory podcast and FC Bihño. So if certain people could follow us, and then from there comment, and then we just random and pick somebody, and I will get them a Bihño board.
When's the deadline? Friday?
Today is the 10th.
The 10th. So
20th?
let's do a 2-week run.
A 2-week run?
All right.
It's on the 24th
So
of
follow the, what was the Instagram page?
FC Bihno Oklahoma.
The FC Bihno Oklahoma, and the
We're going to have a picture.
what's our podcast?
The Football
Instagram.
Factory podcast.
Football Factory podcast. Comment on both, and then just share.
Don't they say something like tag 3 people in this post? And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
All right, don't worry about what we're saying on this podcast. There's a raffle coming, and you can get a Bihño board.
You get a Bihño board.
Details are coming later.
Details are coming.
All right, well,
But we appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And that's a wrap, guys.
That's a wrap.
So let me just
Peace.
peace.
Adios.